Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or if you guys are new here to my channel, my name is Alison and welcome. So for today's video, I'll be showing you guys what I've been loving this month in May. So it does involve skincare, makeup, and fashion items. So if you guys are interested what are those items that I've been loving in this month, then let's keep on watching. So for this month, I would say I don't have much of the makeup item that I've been loving because I have been using the same item from last 2 months. So for this year, it is kind of like a no buy, low buy makeup item for me. I set a goal that I have to finish up all the product that I purchased instead of going to the waste and keep going on buying the new products. So this is kind of like my goal. So that's why I've been using the same item that I've been loving and try to finish it up. So now let's move on to the makeup item that I've been loving in this month. And actually, most of the item here I've been testing out for 2 months, I would say. So they're not new to me, but I tested out just to make sure I like the item and to recommend you guys. So the first item that I've been testing out is this Marc Jacobs Prime Velvet Primer. This is a Lush primer and it is recommended by Kathleen Lights. It shows on her favorites video as well. And now that I tested it out for 2 months and I have my final thoughts. So the first month, if I apply this velvet primer and then going in with my favorite mascara at the moment, this is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, and I've been using this non-stop this month, and this is the only mascara that I use. It doesn't smudge on my eye because I do have very oily eyelid and I do have oily face, so it's kind of hard to me to find the mascara that I like. But it came out this mascara very cheap drugstore and it works out very nicely with this velvet primer. So going back to this primer, I have to say first month I don't have my lash perm. I just have my natural Asian lash and then they're very strict, fall down easily, and I have to say I don't like it in the first month because I would say the primer is a little heavier on the side for my very tiny little Asian lashes, and I feel like it does weigh down my natural lashes. If you guys have Asian straight lashes, you guys know what I'm talking about. Even though you curl it and just put this on, it just weighs down very quickly. So I don't like it with this primer if I didn't do a lash lift. But after a month later, in the beginning of April, I did a lash lift and I have been loving this a lot because with lash lift, you don't have to curl lashes, and if you put your mascara on, it just stays put very nicely. And that's the reason why I've been loving this lash perm this month, because I did a lash lift and it just helps to volumize my lashes. It looks very natural looking, it separates nicely. I would say the primer inside, the color is in beige, kind of like a concealer kind of color, I would say. So you do have to go in 2 coats, at least 2 coats on this mascara, because if you don't apply enough, it will show the color on your lashes. And moving on to the next item, I have been testing this item out for 2 months again because I wasn't sure if I like it, but now I come to my final thoughts. I have been loving it on the no makeup look. So this is the Wonder Beauty Wonderlust Powder Foundation. This is a compact foundation, and if you guys know me, I love using a liquid foundation only, but those days if I don't want to put a makeup on, or I feel like I don't want a heavy makeup, I just want to go natural, I'm going grocery shopping, or I'm just really lazy, then I'll be using this compact foundation because it gives the most natural finish. It doesn't give you like a medium coverage, I would say it's like very light coverage, but it can build it up. But I personally don't like a cakey foundation that have that kind of look on my face, so I'll just apply this very light-handed. So this packaging, it does come with a mirror and this little sponge. I did use the sponge, but I prefer using a foundation brush myself. So I got this in the shade Light and it matches me perfectly. And the brush that I use, I kind of switch up what kind of brush that I have for a foundation brush. So this is the brush that I've been using most of the time. This is the Cosmetic brush from Ulta, and this is number 77. It does have that triangle shape and it's a very dense brush, and for compact foundation I like to use a more dense kind of brush to apply because it gives the most coverage. And this is what it looks like with the swatch, and I feel like it gives the most natural, yet it does give you a very light coverage finish. And also the reason I don't like using compact foundation because I do have oily skin, and using the compact foundation, you can use any translucent powder, and usually with liquid foundation, I would use a translucent powder to set my face to control my oil come through, but with the compact foundation, that's all that you can put on your face, because if you put another layer of translucent powder, it will look very cakey. So this, it does hold me up on my oily face for about 8 hours, and on the 8 hours mark, I will start getting a little oily, and 10 hours mark I will get oily, but it's still bearable. So I feel like this foundation, it just gives me the most natural finish, and it holds up on my oily face for 8 hours mark, which is really good. And also I just like how it gives you a natural finish. It doesn't look cakey at all. It does have a little kind of like a natural reflection, if that makes sense, but it doesn't give you that super matte finish, if you know what I'm talking about. My final makeup favorite product this month is a highlighter. Again, I'm a highlighter junkie, and when I saw this, I just have to get it. So this is the Maybelline Crossover PUMA highlighter. This is their Chrome Highlight Reflect Chrome in the shade 08 Knockout. The reason I picked this up because it's really interesting that PUMA crossover with a makeup brand, and when it comes to Maybelline highlighter, I have no doubt that they're very nice quality, because I have already owned 2 or 3 of their master highlighter, and I've been loving the texture, I love the color, and I'm glad I went ahead and purchased this as well. And I have to say, the color inside, it looks very special, because I don't have something like this in my collection. You can see it is like a light pink reflection, but it does have that little duochrome finish, but still this color, it matches a lot of the makeup look. It doesn't look as crazy as the duochrome like the Kat Von D that I have, and I just love this color. The texture is so smooth and buttery, just like their master highlighter, and I highly recommend you guys, if you guys still can get your hands on this. I purchased this on Ulta website, and I feel like this color would looks really nice with the inner corner highlighter as well. So I'm amazed this color as a duochrome is not as dramatic, but still you can use it for everyday makeup look. So moving on, I have a favorite skincare item that I've been loving, and I've been testing this out, I was to say 3 months now, or 2 months, 2.5 months, and I see the difference on this. I heard a lot of YouTubers talk about this. So this is the Derma E Scar Gel, and if you guys suffer with acne and you do suffer with the scar that never fades away, you have to be patient with this. I have to say, you have to apply this morning and nighttime every single day, then you will see a result. So this is not something that you use it for a week and you see a difference. This is something that you have to use it for day and night, and continuously using for a month, then you'll see a huge difference. And because I've been suffering with acne for the longest time, and the scar, it just never fades away, and I did purchase a lot of scar gel or something that it fade away the scar, but nothing like this that it gives me an obvious result. So I highly recommend you guys to grab this, and they're not super expensive. You can get it at Ulta, and I think I saw it in Whole Foods as well. So go ahead and give this a try. So on the inside, it does have this little translucent gel, and the very big jar that you have, the very little that you need to use on your small scar, I feel like it is worth the price. So usually I use it in the morning and nighttime as well, and you just have to scoop a small amount and gently massage into your skin. It says for new scar, apply 2 to 3 times daily for 8 weeks, and for older scar, apply twice a day, 3 to 6 months. So scar is something that it doesn't fade away quickly. You do have to really continuously work hard to make your scar fade away, and remember to apply this every single day and you see a result. So recently I have this little new scar right here. I don't know if you guys can see my previous video, I do have pimples up here, and now that it's gone, it left me a scar, and I used to stay at night and I see an immediate result after 2 weeks. So I have to say, it works like a magic, and you do have to really work hard for it though. So moving on to my next favorite, this is a fashion item that I've been loving in this month, and if you guys don't know me, I love fashion, I love purchased a lot of different pieces to mix and match. If you guys haven't followed me on my Instagram, you guys should go ahead and check out my Instagram page because I do a lot of outfit details and I do tag where I get my pieces from, and I do a lot of like styling. So make sure you guys give it a follow. And also I recently just did a spring new in haul. I'm gonna link it up here so that you guys can check out what are the items that I've been loving this month and non-stop wearing this mix and match on the fashion pieces. So this month I've been loving this Topshop jogger. I'm gonna leave a picture up here what it looks like on the website or what it looks like on me on this jogger. I've been wearing this non-stop. So this 2 month I went snowboarding pretty often, and this is the only thing that it keeps me warm, and also it keeps me cozy during the rides, the car rides. So this is the Topshop gray color jogger, and the reason I really like this because the bottom part, it does have this elastic band, so it kind of just show your angle and it doesn't look like it's just like a regular sweatpants or jogger. But I really love that it does come with a pocket and it's perfect size and it's very stylish as jogger as well. And you guys can tell I wear this a lot because it kind of turns a little yellow on the color. I have to put this in the wash. And the only downside on this jogger though is it crumbs up easily. It gets a little ball around the waist area and also right between your legs, because that's like your legs walking and kind of just move around. It creates those little balls. So that's the only downside. I've been wanting to purchase another one in a size small, but it is out of stock. Even though like on Topshop website, on Nordstrom, they're constantly out of stock with my small size. So hopefully they come back in stock because I really love this color. I love the shape and it still looks very stylish at the same time. I have paired this jogger with a lot of different style. I like to pair this with my Dr. Martens. I like to pair this with my dad's shoes, like white sneaker style, and those are really in trend right now. So I've been loving this jogger and it keeps me so warm. I have to say the inside materials, it's so nice and comfy, worth the price. And moving on to the next favorite item, it is a bootie that I purchased from Zara. I have to say I really love this kind of like a cowboy boot. It's really in trend right now if you guys don't know. So this is like in a leather and it does came in this beige color, which I love. And this is the item that I actually follow a blogger from British, and which I really love her style. She never let me down on her style, her recommendation. So she recommended this from Zara. I feel like a lot of the pieces that she purchased is really affordable. It's not something that is high brand that it's way too expensive like the other blogger that I follow, but I just love her because she knows her style and she knows what are the price range for everyone to get the stuff that they wanted to look like them. And I have to say this is something that is the best purchase from Zara. I wear this non-stop. I wear this at least twice a week because it matches a lot of the style and it's very comfy, I have to say. So this boot on me, I do have to go a one size bigger. Hopefully they do have it on the Zara website right now. But this is the item that I've been wearing non-stop this month and it's very comfortable. It's good for that kind of like spring to summer transition. It still gives you that little dress up look with the jeans that you pair with, and I just love this beige color. But then the only downside is because it is weight, and I did get some food on top and wash it out with water. So I'm gonna figure out how to get this stain away, but it's really comfortable to wear. It matches a lot of my outfit and the price is reasonable for a suede leather boot. If you guys can check it out and it's available in your size, go ahead and purchase this boot. You would never regret it. So those are the items that I've been loving this month. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. If you guys do, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!